We're here today in the Inkadinkado studios of EK Success, and I have cling stamps. The invention of cling has brought together the best of two worlds for crafters. You have the convenience of clear as well as the detailed design of red rubber. You'll see they're come to you on an acetate sheet, which remains very important. We'll talk about that a little bit, but first I want to show you the stamp. You'll see that the cling stamps have the red rubber, like I had mentioned, which is on the lower layer. You're going to have your detailed design, works exactly the same as a wood stamp, but you'll notice, if I can peel it off of here, that you have the secondary level of the green foam. This green foam gives you a nice, even stamping. It will guarantee that you have even coverage each time you press down from the block. The top layer is the most important and what gives it its name. It's a clear material that was created to create the cling that makes it stick to the block. You're going to see that this is very durable. It's the same material they use to create the protective coverings on cell phones and other electronic devices. The most important thing to remember about cling is when you're finished stamping, always put it back on the acetate. Being adhered and the contact is what brings the stickiness back. It will revive its cling for many years to come as long as you keep it attached. I'm just going to peel off one of these and we're going to put it onto our clear block. You do need to use clear blocks just as with clear stamps, but what you need to do is remember that you always have it in proportion size to your stamp. So that if you go too big, you're going to require rocking. If you go too small, you're going to cut off the edges of your stamp. So you want to position it on just the correct size. You'll see that your block has grid lines. Make sure that you put it on the side where you can actually feel a little bit of indentation, because what it does is it positions your stamp closer to your stamping surface, and you can guarantee that you're always going to have it right where you want it to be. You'll see that our blocks have a ridge on the side, which is great for a grip so that it's not going to slide when you're positioning it. I'm going to use a dye ink for this. You can use dye, you can use pigment, chalk, or even solvent ink, depending on where you're applying it. We're going to hold our fingers on all four sides as well in the center and come down and stamp. And you see you get a perfect image just as you would with a wood stamp, but you also have that convenience of being able to position wherever you want it on your paper. When you're finished stamping, you're going to need to do cleanup. You would clean this up just as you would a regular stamp. Or a wood stamp, you can use either a water-based stamp cleaner with a scrubber or a craft wipe. This is a little bit of an introduction into cling. I hope you try them. They're a very interesting piece, and that you'll learn to like them as much as I do.